so welcome to our design and technology lesson on how to make a moving drawbridge. This is part of our topic, towers, tunnels and turrets. Now if you remember, before Christmas we sent some homework home for you to design your own moving drawbridge. Now don't worry if you haven't done that or you can't find the sheet that you did your design on. That's absolutely fine, because you can design yours before you actually make yours, and that can be part of the whole process. So I've had a little think about what I would need to make my own moving drawbridge. And I've got some things on the table here that I'm going to be using to make my moving drawbridge. Now you might have come up with a completely different design and you might need different things. But it's important that you have a think about things that you can use around your house in your design. So I've got an old cereal box, a piece of paper, some sellotape, some scissors, some glue, some string and a pen or a pencil or felt tip. So with your piece of paper you need to draw your bricks design on your paper. Here's one I made earlier. This is what some of my helpers have done. Now remember this is my design. Your design might look completely different, as you saw from my helpers. They've done very different designs to mine. I then put it on top of my cereal box and measured it. I then cut it down to size. The next step you need to do is to cut down the sides of your cereal box like so. You need to cut down. Again, this is my design. Your design may be different to this. You may have used different materials, but for mine, I'm cutting down the side of my box and I'm stopping when I get to the bottom, because this bit is actually the drawbridge. I need to do the same on the other side. So I'm cutting down the crease here and I'm going to stop when I get to the bottom. After that, I'm going to stick this onto the front of there, and as you can see this is going to be my drawbridge. So I've stuck my bricked piece of paper to the front of my cereal box and trimmed it down. I then cut down the sides as you saw before to make my drawbridge. The next thing I need to do is to attach some string to my drawbridge. Now again, I just want to stress, this is my design. You might have designed things differently on yours, so you might be using different materials. This is how I've designed mine. So I'm going to use one piece of string that attaches both sides. So it needs to be long enough to go right down to my drawbridge when it's down. So what you need to do is, preferably with a hole punch, or if you can't find a hole punch, you don't have a hole punch at home, you can use a pen. And I've used like a Play-Doh cutting board, or you could use a chopping board. And that's going under there with a little ball of Play-Doh. And I'm going to put a hole into the top of my drawbridge like so. So I've now made 4 holes in my drawbridge. I've made one on this side, one on the other side, and then one at the back here and one at the back here. Now remember, you can design this how you want. So you might wish to paint your drawbridge throughout. You could paint it whatever colour you want. I mean, mine's looking very much still like a cereal box. So on your design, you can paint yours. Now the next thing you'll need to do is string. So you need enough string. I used just one piece, so enough string to go from there to here, along the back, round and down to this side. Okay, so here's one we made earlier. So we attached the string with a knot here through the hole. We fed it through this hole at the back, fed the same bit of string through that hole and then down to the end and tied it in a knot. Then at the back of the drawbridge you have a loop here, and this is how it works. When you pull on the string, the drawbridge is closed. Ta-da!
That was amazing!
I've measured my piece of string. With one end I'm going to feed it through this hole at the back. Hopefully it will come through, there we go. I'm then going to feed it round the front and through the back and tie it in a knot. Then with this side, I'm going to feed this end through this hole at the back. It's going to go round and through the front.
Daddy.
I'm going to tie it in a knot. And I just want to say again that this is my design. Yours might be completely different, and that's fine. This is just to give you an idea of exactly what you can do with the materials that you will have at home. So I've tied a knot there and a knot there. I'm now going to pull the loop at the back, and there we have a moving drawbridge. Enjoy! We cannot wait to see videos uploaded to Dojo of your moving drawbridges. Enjoy!